Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We got rid of the name Prima Donna. I think that's part of rebranding. Wait,
Did you?
yeah, I changed our one.
No, we have to talk about that. I didn't know.
I
No.
changed everything.
I like the way I'm feeling. Can't touch this feeling.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Koketo Matonyane, also known as
It's giving
Koki.
Kabashe.
Yes.
Kabashe.
The chinchile ngoku, guys. But yes, Anna, we are shooting this video like we don't know gore ra goreng, or we don't have an actual.
We don't know where we're going with this, but like,
We are shooting it.
let me say my intro.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my day ones. And if you're just passing by, I know you like what you see.
Please.
Get into the faces. I know you like what you see. So click the subscribe button and join the family. Make sure you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, check now. Like,
Please.
like
We
the
back notification bell.
Down on our knees. Please also share to your friends. Share on your stories, because the increase the algorithm, and then your cousins and friends and your dogs and cats will come and join the family.
Yeah, guys,
and then we grow.
We will never forget you guys.
Cling.
Cling.
Don't.
Thank you guys.
Without rolling too much, let's get into the video. I want to get into
the
Prima Donna, the rebranding, right? So, my girl, I hear you're talking rebrand. You're talking. I didn't even notice that Mugela changed her socials. The thing is the handle.
And in every social platform, I'm telling you, the only, I think, look Twitter with.
Tell me about this rebranding.
I think
I'm her friend, but I don't know.
You know what? I told myself, Hori, I'm tired of talking. Like Hubua, you know, when you're there, like, you know what? I want to do this, and you don't. Like, Prima Donna is attached to so many things, bruh. Like a lot of things that I did then that I want to change from, not run away from, but just to change from. Like when somebody says Prima Donna, I'm thinking about when I was still Prima Donna. I'm not saying I'm changing everything entirely.
But what was wrong about Prima Donna?
Prima Donna number one, when somebody asked me who Prima Donna king, Prima Donna Bamo TV. Which not the reason why I said Prima Donna
works for me.
Yeah, but the reason why I said I want to change my Insta handle to Prima Donna is because Prima Donna in, I forgot what language, first lady, understand? And I used it. Oh no, first lady, shop like that. Yeah. But now I'm like, why am I doing that to myself? Why am I not saying
because this Prima Donna is attached to my body works
one and this and even besides that, like Prima Donna did a lot of things like a lot of things, like the little coquettes, the little wana. Like I was so emotional when I changed everything, because I'm like, I'm leaving the Prima Donna life behind, because I want better for myself, and better for myself young certain keep it a Prima Donna. Coquettes, what about coquettes? Like, is coquettes ever going to experience coquettes, or like coquettes?
No,
you get it. Like coquettes, and maybe that will stop me from doing things that I have no business in doing. Like I will know that I'm protecting.
So do you feel like it? Like, do you feel the change though? Like, there's changing your name on social media. There's rebranding on social media, like I said, but then when I in a person, do you feel like you've
honestly
changed?
Speaking, I feel like I have changed in terms of, okay, let's say number one, how I used to handle situations. But like I said the last time, if you do me something now, let's say, if you do me something now, it's so, like, I'm so fucked up that how can I would be, it's fine, girl, like if you want to leave, it's fine. And then I would want to fix things. You know how I would want to fix something, like make sure that you don't leave me, like pleasing. Like I would make sure, oh, you know what, let me just make sure I make you love me so that you don't leave me. Well, understand. And then now is that thing of, you know what, I'm growing up, and if you want to leave, it's fine. I'm not going to stand in your way. Well, understand. If it's going to make you a better person, do that, even though it's going to come with a lot of grief. But what's better? Like, what is better? Should I grieve motho ke itseng gore
We just started the chat and it is so heated.
no, I feel like sometimes we direla dilo hela, like we just it's self-inflicted.
Yeah.
At this day and age.
Do you think like sometimes we put blame on when certain things happen, we put blame on somebody else and do you think you can identify your toxic traits?
Yeah, at this
Can
point
you?
I can.
Do you know I can't?
No, now I can.
I was speaking to financial,
Hey, have a fun.
right? And beginning talking stage, like we're literally studying, and then we're speaking about these things. He's not even the one who's asking me. I tell him that, do you know, like I can't think of my toxic traits because I have this thing I have a good heart, right? I don't have that thing I can even be patient to like have someone in my life, be it friendship, be it for malicious reasons. I can only patience. I cannot even nest my true friendships in a sense that I can't be talking to her on a daily basis. So what about someone who I'm just keeping them for something. So I can only patience there that, you understand? So I just feel like the toxic traits I can only identify because it's like I'm so fixated in this whole thing. I have a good heart. So what is it that is? Because there is something that's wrong with me.
There is.
Here, there is. There's
maybe
no
you
one
just don't
who's
want
perfect.
to. There's no one who's perfect. Maybe you
but
just,
I can't identify them.
or you haven't given yourself the time to identify. Understand? Like, Matt, I always thought that, like, being, you're just telling it to yourself. What if I don't think you have a good heart?
Hence, I'm saying that I'm not saying. Yes, you may think that I don't have a good heart, right? But I'm saying it because I know that there's no one, literally, absolutely no one who's in my life. I'm thinking of malicious things to do to that particular person. I'm thinking of if I have to share something of mine, I become edgy. I don't like this person. Why can like why can not even in terms of sharing, in terms of speaking, but like even say at school, someone who can or something.
Yeah.
And then I just feel like but
why did I do that?
I just give everything, everyone who's in my life, and they take and give, they take whatever from my life. It's out of the goodness of my heart. There's no one not like
yeah. But Martha, have, like, aside of you having a good heart, have you ever like sit down with yourself and ask yourself, I
want that for myself. I want to know what is my toxic trait. I want to know.
I learn so much.
Hence, I'm saying, because I feel like I could learn from this conversation. That's why do you think you know your toxic trait?
Like every day. I wanna was last year, you know when they say your mother, I used to smoke in Decan. Why? Because I know it calms me down, and when it calms me down, I get in touch with my thoughts. I would know. I would say to myself, I don't think I'm a good person, because but I think it happens to everybody.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I see, okay, you know what? Like Thierry has a lot of money. I'm not saying I'm jealous.
Yes.
I'm just like, oh fuck, I also need to get to that. But like I need to work hard to get to that point. To understand? Like you're inspiring me in a way that it makes me feel like I'm a bad person. Why? Because I want that for myself.
It's like now you're envious.
You understand that?
Yeah.
But it's not that. Like it's just
motivation.
That thing of, exactly. But and in being negative, I want you to tell me, even now that we are having this conversation, do you think I'm being negative when we have a conversation and I say to you, Ish mata are Cape Town, or when on town mata are Cape Town, because I carry mara mata are Cape Town next week, like.
No,
am I being realistic?
No, I'm that person.
Yeah,
okay, I think this is my oh damn God, I think this is my toxic trait, friend. Shapo. So mid my exam series, right? I saw, like I could see that throughout the year, academics, they had me by my neck. I did not see any light at the end of the tunnel. June, I can see that I'm fucked up failing. This like the thingy, the ship is sinking. Going down, it's sinking, down, and I'm not. I can't look at rescuer. At that point, do you know what happens? I'm failing to pick myself up. I was very anxious. I couldn't pick myself up. That's the thing.
Damn.
I could see that I'm going down, but again, anxiety had me by my neck. I couldn't pick myself up. So here's what's happening. No exam series, right? I'm realizing that my marks are bad, right? My marks are really bad. But then I have the opportunity to go write my exams.
Yeah.
There's not this person who just came into my life. He was not there as per such. Now the ship is sinking. So I understand the anxiety that I'm having. I understand why is this girl so negative? Because I would come back from writing and he would ask me how was the paper, and I would be like, please don't.
know.
And I would be like, please do not, and he would be like, probably you went okay. And at that moment, Nike feel I give motivation.
Because
don't tell me, do not. I know you got this.
Got what?
Negative. It's like now all I do is negative talk.
Yeah.
All I do is
and sometimes you're just being realistic.
All I do. And at one point I said to him that I feel like you're probably going to get tired of my bad days because I have a bad day every day. At that point, I believed, that is my toxic trait. I'm not even saving this relationship anymore because all I do, like, I'm talking negatively about anything. But again, I'm just here like, Nami in my head, I'm realistic. Yes. I can't expect to pass. And now it's being as if negative, and my day is
no matter. One thing I love about myself is that if I tell myself I'm not going to do something, I'm not going to do it. It's just once in a while. Yes. So there's a guy, and then if this person doesn't reply, he doesn't reply. If he replies, he doesn't. And I'm like, what if? And the what if pisses them off. Like, what What says that? Maybe and I'm like, no, bro. Like, what if? I'm being realistic. Like, I'm saving myself the disappointment. From the disappointment of him not answering. So rather, let me not do anything. Understand? Like, let me just shut my mouth up and take my wing.
So, out of this conversation, the one thing, the toxic trait that I took from here is that I negative talk.
Negative talk, understand. But the negative talk is just you being realistic, which other people will not understand. But what do you mean?
There's being Speaking about that, friend, there's something that I want to get into. We're at an age where the standard a man must spoil you, a man must send you money, a man must do all these things, right? So in me being where I live, I've picked up that girls always expect. I'm such a lover girl at heart. I'm supposed to ask for money. I don't even know how to ask for money.
I feel like we suffer from hyper independence.
Yes, we do. Listen, right? And then it's like, no, girl, you have to be given money for you to. When you're giving out your nyash,
you need to get money.
You need to get money.
It needs to be compensated,
right? And I just feel like I don't know, not high, but I just feel like I was fortunate
to meet people.
No, I was fortunate to not have to depend on these things to get through, right? I don't have to depend on 500 to get through, right? If I'm doing it, best believe I'm doing it for extra other things, for lifestyle.
Okay, for lifestyle.
But
you know what the problem is?
I haven't gotten to a point where
guys, we are suffering from the same thing.
I think if it's more a point that I feel like I need a Gucci and I need to do this for him to get me Gucci, right? But then I see it a lot. This one time, this other guy was coming to see me. We chilling, right, with my girls, and then they like,
Jesus, I hate that. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate that so much. I can't even ask money for myself. And then when
That's the thing. And then it got to a conversation of wa itshire ha kake wa bona
and ba itse makoa
ba itse ha ke khone skepsele. So easy for some people to say that you kopa 300 a moriri. I cannot do that.
And it's so
in this Asian time ba ba tshaba, and it's like, no, this is the etiquette. This is how life has to be going. So
I'm saying
for him to get whatever that he wants from you, he's supposed to give you money as well.
There's this one time when we went to Spain.
My mother.
No, I want my mother. My mother and then I can blame money. But the first person, Nikira singwe, that's the thing. Like I didn't kind of wait. It was so hard for me to ask Moto like I've never done that.
I can't, Linda. I can't. I want you to think, Khori. Here's what I always emphasize on my romantic relationships, that I need a man who's so thoughtful.
Yes,
because now I cannot.
And then think
I can't tell you that I cannot. From the bottom of my heart, I can't. Up until this age, I cannot. So I need someone who's going to think that she's from school. Hi, Saji, let me buy you food. Just say that. Initiate it, because now once
okay,
we understand. Like I get it. I fully get it. Banyana baka. These men are so disrespectful. No, they were even speaking about it. Twitter. Once you mention Zex, I'm also mentioning mine. So I can be uncomfortable. Let me also make you uncomfortable.
Yes.
But then, personally, speaking about me, I can't bring myself to make these niggas uncomfortable.
I don't know.
I can't bring myself to make these niggas uncomfortable.
I want to see men hate.
You know what, my girl?
At what cost?
I'm like disappointed, but then it's just the inner thing. And apparently they know. They
know. They just don't want to.
They just won't do it. Happy because you're not demanding it. There's a girl. Typical example. I live in the Val. A lot of Joburg niggas, they come that side, right? Sometimes I'm not talking about personal experience. I'm just generalizing. 20K for spending the night with him.
Imagine.
And yet in the valley, you feel like extra pay.
It's sharp.
That should be enough.
Imagine.
That's how it is. They know. They know girls. They're in Joburg, that guy. So name your price.
Name your price.
20. I feel like I'm selling.
Exactly.
That's why I don't even want to have casual things.
Exactly. Because of what? That.
I know that if I was with my man, we had fun.
Exactly. In the morning,
there's
just
no
wake up.
Pressure. There's no need.
Breakfast in bed.
Yes.
But
it's nothing to be proud of, it. I can tell you that.
It's nothing to be proud of.
Because you need to be a princess and get a man who's gonna take care of you.
That's why I always say, even though I have the money, it doesn't mean that I don't want to be treated like a princess. I also want the roses. I also want everything.
Do you know which man again I would appreciate? Just make sure that I have money on my disposable, even though you're not physically going out to buy me roses, buy me what, because sometimes I think they can tend to forget these things. Allowance. So that it does not look like just take care of me.
This money topic, because Nasham, you know the way I don't even go to these men for money, like I will Nasham
it's all love.
It's all love. So if you do for me, you do for me, yes. Which like people think it didn't matter because of that. Understand? So if you do like the smallest thing, can you come over and then you cook for me, buy me wine, buy me flowers? I would be so happy. I would be the happiest girl on earth. Get a poster, just because of that.
Okay, ever since we move on, what's the culture shock when coming to men in Eastern Cape?
Mother, you know what I would say, ne? It's a totally different thing. More, let's say, moving from Mafikeng, where we date like where you're going to live with somebody, and then when you live with somebody, la tlapong, you buy for yourself. You buy for yourself, and then after buying
It'd
for
be
yourself,
like
it'd be like that.
that.
Like you buy for yourself. Okay, that side I feel like okay, the shock is the fact that you can sit mutafoling mother. Osa boni motho ebe gote hi 24 years from that guy. How sure that guy una le mosadi o mo tshwere like go nna so show me I never spent. I never spent.
That side ne, we are suffering from
Big ballers.
marba few, so they're always there. Like they are always, you know how ya kaika wa fitela smama, and those people, ile wana ba na le tšhelete, it means that girls are being recycled mo go bone, like la round us.
Yeah, and when you see
La round us, so now I've gotten to a point where yo, even talking to a nigga in the val, mind you, that nigga, so you don't want to get yourself involved with such niggas.
Yeah,
like
you run away.
It's only fun when you bump into a nigga and then they tell you that no, I'm from Joburg.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like bastrata go Joburg. At least this side haba mo easy. That side, oh, that's the one culture shock that I was seeing. That said, men don't want to age. Like this guy will be in the same club for since 4 years. He's the same guy in this club. When are you resting, my guy? Why are you not aging yet? What are you doing in the club? Like, what are you doing in the club?
I want to know, like, love bombing. I want us to talk about the love bombing part. Like, have you ever been love bombed? Yes. And now, you know almost what you want. Do you think like it's fair for, like, do you ever think it's going to change? Like the thing,
here's my thing. You don't want to be love bombed, right? Love bombing, it means that he's showing, like, he's doing everything that you want in a man, but then he pulls away. Essentially, he's just but again, should actually the intentions are very clear. I'm just looking for a baby, not a long time. Were you going to agree?
Chami, that's another thing. That is another thing. You will never know until you ask. But now I feel like at one point, because I will come to you and tell you, oh, this is what I want, I expect you to say the same thing. Like, don't string me along, knowing that at the end of the day you're just going to. But
most of the time, relationship, he does not have.
So he does not
have the capacity to give you the relationship.
So because
okay, if fine, but then knowing you, obviously, I feel like they read you. Obviously, how relationship.
But now they take advantage of that. I don't know now moving forward, how are we going to strategize this? Like, how are we going to do it as Banyana? Because we know, like,
I've once talked to this other guy. He did that. He literally loved me. He literally gave me the best of what it could be. Like, he showed me, this is how it could be between you and I. And then wait till why he doesn't want to be official. Because I'm leaving. If it's a school, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I can't I'm leaving. How are we? Break up? Or why like,
and that's what I say. And love is love. Like, you can make it work with the person that you want. Eastern Cape,
even besides that, if you fell, I fell. But why are we restricting ourselves just because chances are I might be leaving? Of which high chances are that I'm not even leaving.
You are going to stay there.
Yes,
that's your hometown. Why would you leave? Baby, like, do you think I would ever find love? Nah. Because, and I was saying it in a sense.
I think you asked me this question.
And I was just saying this in a sense of, you know what? The first person I've been with, I feel like that person experienced every side of me that I will never get. Understand? So having to leave that person behind and starting again. Ever since I don't even want to lie. Like my love life, because I mean I used to do everything with that person, like now having to start again with somebody that I know nothing about. I don't know where the person comes from. I don't know what they do and stuff, and they just come to play me. In most cases, they tend to what take.
Yeah, I think that's another difficult thing about starting over, not in your hometown, because if I would, I've been staying in the Val for whatever years, and then I come here, and then there's a guy that I like, and I attempt to start something late. There's someone who's gonna tell me that Shakara,
wahala than they leave, come out from that place,
do not,
because you know what, he will never. That person, you go from the bar, you come back home thinking maybe okay, how's the number, something solid just starts, and then the person will be like, you know what,
but it's nice here because there's someone who's just going to be like, no, Shakara.
Like, do you think magadi go kgakala kwa yo modimo ba teng magadi a tla samwenya na gaufi
ka bathong a go robala ko Protea Hotel pele a tse Limpopo a robala ko Protea Hotel a be gona tlang na ke tla go nyala mavekeng so not that I'm doing myself if you know that you want to marry me right now, do not be scared, baby. But from what I'm seeing, it's not looking good.
Guys,
if you have pure intentions, you can come.
Yeah.
But from how it's looking,
another problem is, I don't know, like, I think the attachment issues in me, and my attachment issues just overpower everything. Like when I meet somebody now and I like them, I forget possibility and stuff like that. I start thinking about them, like my mind is so open, open to the point whereby I see a future with this person.
Do you know, Barry, what's the worst thing you can do yourself? Is seeing yourself in a white dress. Because if it does not happen, it comes with a great disappointment.
Nah.
When you see yourself just
know
with that particular person and it does not happen, it comes with great disappointment. Like, Barry, live in the moment. Do not think ahead. But again, how do we get involved with these people without seeing a future with them?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm 22 years of age and I'm dating to marry. Broken.
We are so broken. How do we come here and speak about matters of the heart?
How? Like, we are so broken. Like, I always ask myself, Amata, I have everything. I don't even want to lie. I'm so grateful for everything that I have in life. The only thing I can is companionship. I have friends who love me. I have school. Like, I have my own businesses. Like, I'm fine.
And then the worst thing is that there's a need for companionship.
I always say
it's not like you can say that I can go about without
you
this.
Cannot. In as much as we crave success and money, you can also crave companionship. Like just the thought of you coming home and be like, babe, I had a bad day. I need a hug.
The most stupidest thing. So, like, growing up, do you know that let me speak about personal. I just want to ask when do you see it the same way that I see it, right? I've been sharp, right? Possibly this growth. We always say it's like maybe a post, and I would say that we're so grown, right? But then I've never been intentional about growing. Like, I've never said this year, say and then I'm saying that I'm going to change this. I literally just navigate life
the way it's among step by step.
So even the growth and change, I feel like I don't see it because I'm not intentional about it. I'm just living in the day as it goes. Do you feel like you've grown? Because I feel like personally, I
feel like I've implemented one thing actually. Like writing down everything that, let's say for example, everything that I want to achieve, I will write down, even though I don't achieve everything, Madani, if I achieve 2 things, I will see the growth in me. Umzekelo, last year, the last profits Takaza business, I made a lot of money last year, November. So I made a lot of money. And I was like, you know what? I would focus more on buying, like using it recklessly, like think about it. But I bought equipment business. You understand? I bought equipment business. See, it was like the biggest achievement, and that showed me, girl, you have really grown. Then I would be saying, why can't or I would be saying, no, I cannot.
I guess maybe my only challenge is that I didn't write down what I want to change. Sometimes maybe even that particular thing changes. I can notice because I didn't write it down.
Gratitude goes a long way.
Because literally I struggle with that. I feel like yes, like there's that comments that you've grown, blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I'm not intentional about it.
Growth is growth. It's not like I don't think I notice. I wouldn't say I've changed so much from last year, but the only thing is that I can handle situations differently.
Better,
like I used to crash out, but now you do me wrong.
Ashwagandha girl is ashwagandha. Guys, does ashwagandha help actually? I've been drinking ashwagandha. Okay. I think I drank it at my bottom. So Nick says I am because I was so, guys, I don't want to lie, this was just a shit show.
So this video is just to teach you guys the what?
It's just
not even TV, it's just girl talk basically.
Girl talk. Like it's just the Dear Diary. We're just making register. We just here to like say we're still here, we're still alive, we're still girly girls. I don't know.
And this topic
mind you, we literally got the bottom. We don't, in terms of boys, we don't have it right. We're literally there at the bottom. So we are in no position.
Not perfect. We are in no position
to like give advice when it comes to that. Now, what I just want to say is that like make the most out of this year. I'm speaking to myself as well because, like I said, the last year 2024 was a shit show for me.
Really drop out.
Yeah, let's go drop out. No, when you're at school, know that we're in. More than anything, should you even start your hustle, know what you went there for.
Like I never
make sure that you leave that particular place with what you went there for. If velo no it's a business, make sure that you leave that place
with the business
implementegile irana.
Nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you got this far, we love and appreciate it.
Please drop us a white heart. If you got this far in the video, please drop us
a white heart. Please, guys, subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell. And yeah, man.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Drop the white heart, guys.
Thank you for watching. Bye. Until next time.